I got a new mic, so make sure you let me know how it sounds. So today Saints Row finally released the weird spooky pack. Despite the game actually saying it was available earlier, its official release is today. So I thought we'd go over what will be Volition's final piece of work and take a glance at the new Saints Row Cosmetic pack. It's free for everyone in case you're wondering. So first, what do we actually get? The description says we get a flying witch broomstick, which is actually named the Nimbus 3000, which is a Harry Potter reference, 10 masks / headgear, 9 new emotes, 7 new outfit options, and 2 new crib items. Honestly, for a free pack, not too bad. Certainly nowhere near as lackluster as some of the other packs we've gotten. So on screen you'll see all of the new headgears and clothing items the game has added, and honestly they're pretty cool. It's a wide variety of stuff, nothing crazy, well I guess some things are a little bit crazy, but just a few decent options for the Halloween season. No real complaints here, more clothes for the few players still playing is always a W. All things aside, I am quite glad they put some effort into the customization in this game. Next, we'll look at the flying broomstick. My major complaint here is that they simply reskinned the hoverboard, which does kinda suck. The broom actually does jump higher though, and it's also faster I'm pretty sure, but it is still the exact same animation, which is a little bit sucky to be honest. It just doesn't make it feel as fresh as a new vehicle usually would be. I know it's a small thing considering the game's far wider issues, but it's just something I noticed, but for the most part, it's a pretty neat and nice way to get around. The new crib items are a little bit meh, I guess. One is this big ass spider that looks fresh out of Skyrim, which is actually pretty cool, and the other is just this boring pot. Nothing bad by any means, but let's just be real. Nobody's gonna have a Halloween themed crib just because they added 2 semi-spooky items. I actually think the crib items were a slight letdown, as I was hoping they'd have added a little bit more. I know I'm nitpicking, dead company, bad game, etc. I just kinda wanna say my thoughts on that. The new emotes again will be on screen as I cycle through them. Truthfully, I don't know if this is all of them. I'm probably one of the last people actually covering this game, so I can't exactly go and check, but these are the ones I noticed that look sort of newish. If some are old, I'm sorry, and if I missed some, I'm also sorry. Well, onto the quality of the emotes, I actually quite like them. They're creative, weird, and, unique. Let's go with that. Seriously though, they're pretty cool and could have been a lot worse. So, there it is, everything the final cosmetic pack has to offer. This is a little bit weird to be honest. Knowing it's Volition's final work on Saints Row and quite possibly the last Saints Row thing we'll ever get, it's somewhat gutting I guess. I've spent a fair bit of time covering stuff aside from Saints Row recently and I've had some real time to think about Saints Row and this game in specific. The reboot is a complicated, somewhat frustrating, somewhat fun, self-confused reboot. It's not Game of the Year, and it's probably not even close to being objectively a good game. But as cheesy as it sounds, I do hold a lot of love in my heart for it. I started my channel on it. It got me fully into video creation, got me experiences and opportunities I'd never trade for anything and never even thought were possible. I guess what I'm trying to say here is, as corny as it sounds, I'm gonna be a little bit sad to see the game go. I know people didn't like it, I know at times I didn't like it, and I'm very aware how frustrating this time has been for players. Trust me, I relate. But I guess without it, I wouldn't be here today. And I think that's pretty important. I really didn't plan to add this at the end, but I just want to say a huge thank you to you guys. Thank you for watching and supporting my coverage over the past couple of years. It's crazy to even say that out loud. I'm not going anywhere. But this is certainly the end of a chapter, so to speak. I'm aware my opinions and feelings have fluctuated over the past couple of years, but nobody has any more love for this game, community, devs, and franchise as much as me. Anyway, I'll stop rambling now, but I appreciate the support. I hope you stick around. AG 3rd Street is definitely here to stay. Take care, guys. Oh, I guess if you're kind of looking just for a general score for this cosmetic pack, I'd give it like a solid 7 out of 10. It's a pretty good cosmetic pack, and I guess if the base game was a little bit better, people would enjoy it a lot more.